Welcome everyone. MWhalekiller over here. We're gonna do a vid today about the financial markets. I've been getting a lot of DMs from retailers, especially from the private group, the free private group, from how financial markets, forex, world economies are related to crypto. And well, in the trading group, I've been sharing a lot of financial market updates also. A lot of retailers are getting a bit confused because they're trading, they're in a long position, they're in a short position, and they don't really understand what I mean by you have to combine those two, and you have to know when to be bearish and when to be bullish. And why is that so freaking important? Because it tells you when to be short and when to be long. And that's how you make money in trading. There is nothing else. That's the only thing that's important about that. First of all, guys, push on the like while you're doing your 1.5 speed right now. So put me on 1.5 speed, please, in the settings on YouTube. It will make you understand, because I speak a bit slow because English is not my native native language. So please push on the 1.5 speed and push on the like and leave a comment below. And well, we're gonna dive in. Today is also a day that I'm going to announce my new partnership. Yes, my new partnership. I already informed my private group members. There is a new partnership. It's completed. So I'm gonna announce it today. There will be a link below from the ones that wanna join the free private. So it's a big one. I've partnered up with OKX. Well, I'm gonna make another video about that. It's not about that today. So my new partnership is with OKX, and I will announce it on my Twitter page, and I will make a video about OKX also. And for the Weex traders, I didn't forget about you guys, because I'm still super bullish on Weex, and so OKX and Weex will be my two main partnerships, and those will be the two exchanges from where the team will be trading. And Weex, there is a lot of good things coming up next. Weex with a K on Weex, so I'm very bullish on Weex, and OKX is my new partnership. So these will be the two main exchanges where we will be nailing our trades next. Weex. It's all about Weex. So guys, enough about that. Let's dive in. What do we have over here? We've got the US 500. Before we start with anything, anyone that is trading, no matter if you're trading crypto or you're trading forex or you're trading commodities or you're trading whatever, there are two charts that are the most important charts to always have on your watch list, because they are the big guys. They determine what direction Bitcoin is going, altcoins are going, forex is going, etc. And I'm gonna explain you guys today how it's all combined and how it's all you're gonna get it when I'm gonna explain. So please focus on this. This is going to be a very important vid. For my private group members that are watching this vid now, I will be making another vid, a trading course vid. This will not be for the open, in the open. So this will not be on YouTube. This one will be for you guys in the private. I will explain you guys in details how to trade Bitcoin, altcoins combined with other markets. So I'm gonna explain that one in a trading course vid. So it will be very important. So today it's all about understanding the macro. So first of all, let's go to the US 500. The US 500, for you guys to understand, we made a new all-time high over here when we broke the 48.22. We are at all-time high levels over here. So this is just we're just going into it's, you know, the sentiment past year and the year before were very bearish. Because why? Because the rates are very high, banks are getting in trouble, if you want me to explain that, you can just go to YouTube, because I cannot, the vid will be very long if I would explain every detail. But you have to see it like this: the longer the Fed is going to keep the rates high, means that banks will get in trouble. And that's something that's going on over here. So you've got the KRE chart, that's this chart. These are the regional banks, and as you guys can see, we had over here, this was the SVB dump over here. We went up, but you can see that we're coming down again. So we're coming down. I already warned you guys about this, but we're coming down again. And this is not looking good for now. This is really, the Fed needs to cut rates so this thing can come up again. So let's come back over here. We had the CPI was rising again, and for a lot of people this might be a surprise. It's no surprise for me. It's no surprise for my buddy. Nothing to see here. Guys, you really need to follow this guy. You really need to follow. Go to my Twitter page. This guy is really good macro analyst, and really an Einstein. So follow. Nothing to see here. So look at this one. What is happening over here is this rise that you're seeing over here. These were investors are very bullish on markets. Why? Because the Fed was supposed to be controlling the inflation numbers to 2%, and the inflation did come down very good. And that's why investors have been bullish, because they're bullish on the markets. The rates will be cut. So when the Fed cuts rates, it's when supposed to be that market stocks go up. But in reality, if you go in history, that's what the media is selling us. In reality, in the past, in history, when the Fed cuts rates, that's when the stocks come down. And why is that? Because markets like to trade against sentiment. So when you read on the news and all the news, oh well, it's looking bad, the economy is looking bad, everything's going bad, the Fed is going to do this, the Fed's going to do that. That's when the sentiment is bearish on the stocks. And what happens when that happens is that you see this green candles come up. So they're liquidating all those shorts over here. But now the CPI showed us that the rates the inflation numbers are going up again, and it's no surprise to me. I know that this is going to happen. And you know, I've tweeted a tweet. It was maybe like 9 months ago. I tweeted, bookmark my tweet, stagflation is coming. Stagflation is coming. It took a bit longer than expected, but it's coming. We're in it now. Stagflation is happening now. So let's go now into TA. So, okay, we had this move up. The first target, in my opinion, is the 48.20, so the breakout. So when we have something like this, we broke the all-time high over here. We made a move like this one. We broke it over here. And then we need to come down, retest this for bullish continuation. Something like, let me put it in black so you can see it. So this is the move that I'm watching now. So suppose that the markets will keep pumping and they'll keep doing what they have been doing the past 1.5 years. This is TA-wise the most bullish case. So the first target is the 48. And now comes the big question for the retailers that are now watching this video, because you guys are crypto traders. What will happen with Bitcoin when this thing comes down to retest the breakout? That's when you have to focus, because that means that Bitcoin, because let me put on the Bitcoin chart. This is the Bitcoin. This was the tweet that I tweeted today, by the way. I can watch this chart for hours. Why did I say that? It's really, if we would take this line over here from, this was in 21. TA wise, this is the next bullish target that we have. It's 85k over here. This would be the most bullish. So this red box over here. And we've got this blue box over here. This, if we would put on our famous indicator, the best indicator in the market. Why am I not seeing it? What is going on? I have to open up here. Yes. So if you would look at it over here, you see on the weekly, it's almost getting exactly with the weekly indicator, the retest, because we never retested. When we broke above it, we never came back to retest the indicator. So it's also coming together with the indicator. So the target based on the indicator and this line over here, this round line over here, because we got a hit over here, we got a hit over here, we got a hit over here, we got a sort of a hit over here. So this is a solid round pattern over here. We've got a lot of touches. So if this thing will come back, so everything between the 50, 52 and 56k is the next bullish support level to watch now, between 52 and let's say 58, 60, between 60. It's big. It's like 8k, but it depends on the US 500 how, if it drops, how hard it will drop, because Bitcoin is very sensitive to the financial markets. And so this is something that I'm eyeing now to make a lot of money, to make really a lot of money, and to buy in over here for a strong bounce on many altcoins, because also for the ones, because you know there are a lot of retailers watching these vids, they really have no clue. So I have to keep explaining like I'm explaining it to a 9 years old. If Bitcoin dumps, altcoins will dump, or maybe will dump even harder. I will explain. I've explained already based on the Bitcoin dominance chart how that is related. If Bitcoin drops harder than altcoins, or altcoins drop harder than Bitcoin. But overall, when Bitcoin dumps, everything dumps. You have to understand that. So understand the line we're going through. So if Bitcoin dumps, all your favorite guru shitcoins that you're buying and bullish on for 100x, 200x, 1000x, they will dump, and will dump very hard. So Bitcoin, when Bitcoin dumps. So now the question now is how hard, if Bitcoin will dump here, we can make a lot of money. The team will open up a lot of shorts, and not only on Bitcoin, also on altcoins. But the question if you should short altcoins or short Bitcoin depends on the Bitcoin dominance chart. So I cannot explain that today. I'm gonna save that for the trading course vid, but that's how you can do, because sometimes you have to choose, what am I going to short? Am I going to short Bitcoin, or am I going to short Solana, for example? The Bitcoin dominance chart shows you that, from which one you can make the biggest gains. I'm gonna explain that in another vid. So for today, we have now this one, but there is another theory, and that theory is really strong in my opinion, and I keep repeating myself. If new tensions in the world with wars get worse than we are already in, Bitcoin likes to pump into war tensions. It's just how it is. And we have to keep an eye on that one, because when that happens, the correlation with the US 500 will not be healthy, because the correlation will get disturbed over there. Because if some superpowers in the world decide to buy a lot of Bitcoin for transactions, for whatever, it's just a theory, the Bitcoin price will go up. It will pump. We saw this happening on when Ukraine war started. I showed, there is a very famous chart of mine. I shared it months ago. I really explained you guys in that chart exactly how Bitcoin pumps were related to wars in the world. It's really mind-blowing. I know that a lot of people are not focusing on that, but that's what can make you a lot of money. If you can break the code, you can break the system, you can see the bigger picture, you see what is happening. So something to keep an eye now, because there are some tensions at this moment, and I don't want to get into politicals or whatever, but there are some tensions going on now. And what am I seeing while those tensions are going on? I'm seeing that Bitcoin is showing strength. It's showing strength against the US 500, and it's showing strength against other markets. And there is a reason for that. The reason is very clear to me. Now the question is it also clear to you? Because that's, but you know, the question now is MB, but wait a minute, but if we are thinking about the tensions, Bitcoin showing strength, and the US 500 is coming down, but how do we trade that? Well, the answer to that is very simple. It's the indicator. the indicator on lower time frames. Because suppose, let me show you guys something. Suppose that the US 500 is coming down, but Bitcoin is not coming down. It's holding, and it's holding very strong. When that happens, when you see that, what 7, 8, 9 times of the 10 times it happens is when the US 500 starts dumping and it finds some sort of temporary support and start bouncing, Bitcoin goes very hard up. Those are the most safe longs you can take in trading crypto. I've seen this happen a lot of time past years. So understand what I'm saying now. This is purely for traders. So traders that are trading short times, scalping, etc. When you see Bitcoin rising against the US 500, so the US 500 is dumping on the lower time frames, and Bitcoin is rising, you know something is going on there. There is something happening. And when the financial markets find a temporary support line and start bouncing, Bitcoin will skyrocket up, and that's when you make huge gains. But the indicator is key over here because it shows you if the analyze is right, yes or no, because the indicator exposes the wheels what they are doing. That's what the indicator does. By the way, guys, the ones that don't have this indicator you can get it for free. The only requirement to get the indicator is that you trade on the link below. It was MACD and Weex. Now it's OKX and Weex. So the links are below, OKX and Weex. You sign up, you start trading on one of those two exchanges. Active trading, send me your UID on X, and I will the team will check, and you will be added to the private group, and you will also be provided by this indicator. So it's free. The private group is also free, guys. The only thing is that you need to trade on those exchanges using the links below. That's how the team can get some funds, and those funds are used at this moment to grow my YouTube channel and to grow my X account, because we're getting buried by the competition. And the competition, who's the competition? Not analyzers, not people that share alpha. No, the competition are the ones that are shilling a lot of paid shills to retailers that end up very wrecked. That's the competition. Those are the ones that we are fighting at this moment. So let me get back. So for now, on Bitcoin, wait a minute, but Ambi, if your analyze is right, are we going to hit this target over here? We're going to the 80k, from the 80k to the 85k, but I think it's too early because the halving is also very near. So the best case, in my opinion, is that if Bitcoin would come down, grab this liquidity over here, and from here on make the rise up. So we see something like this. This would be the most bullish case. So we come back to here, retest this box, and then from here on we go test the 80k, and this would be a super bullish opportunity for us to make a lot of money, And maybe I need to get this box a bit lower over here to this line over here. So over here. So this is the most bullish case. But if, and now I keep repeating myself, my theory about tensions and wars could pump Bitcoin higher, because if superpowers start buying in spot a lot of Bitcoin for a reason, then this thing might spike up. It might spike up. And well, if it comes to the red box over here, the team will also be very happy because they will trade it on the lower time frame, just like explained. And over here is where the big shorts will be prepared. So that's about that. I wanted to go to another chart. This is also because let me show you guys something in the financial markets to understand. These are this is the Euro 50 stocks. So this is Europe on the weekly. Look how it looks. This is the Dow Jones. Look how it looks. This is the US 500. Look how it looks. This is the Nasdaq. Look at it's all the same. Look at the Nikkei. It's all the same. So they all go up together, they come down together. And let me go to, because I've told you guys there are two charts that are very important in trading, whatever, forex or crypto or stocks, whatever. The first one was the US 500. The second one is the Dxy. This is the second one. So, and it's not the US 500 or the Dxy. It's not that one is the Dxy is number one and the US 500 two, or the US 500 is one and the Dxy is no. They're equal to each other. These two charts are the most important charts to watch if you're trading whatever, commodities, whatever you're trading. These two charts, everyone that watch my vids, you need to have these two charts on your watch list. You need to check them. Let me tell you like this, and let me say this. When I wake up in the morning, I don't check the Bitcoin chart first. The first one I check is either Dxy or the US 500. Those are the two charts I check. Those are the first ones before I do anything, because they will show you the way. So I shared this already in my previous vids. Look at it, guys. We had this long downtrend. This was the breakout. We came back, retested it, and we retested it here perfectly. And I told you guys about this. So look, boom, it's going up. And this Dxy is the destroyer. So if this thing goes up, start rising, this one can destroy everything. What we're seeing now is something of something new. We're seeing that gold and silver are going up against the rise of Dxy. And there's also a reason about that, because when gold goes up, remember what I told you, the war, tensions, etc. It's all related to Bitcoin and gold also. Because when war tensions rise, the gold and Bitcoin are two assets from which superpowers like to whatever. I'm not going to get into details because I don't want to get political. So for now, the Dxy, it's rising. Let me put on the indicator so you guys can see what's going on. Look at this, guys. We were below it, boom, came back, retest, and off she went. And then we go to the yen, guys. Some people, they don't understand what I mean, why the yen is so important in the world. I'm gonna explain you guys why the yen is so important. There is a lot of history going on between Japan and the United States. I'm not going to explain that. The vid will get way too long for that. So just go on YouTube and search. There's a lot of information over there. How the yen and Japan and the economy of America and they have been having. It's a long story. But what is going on is that Japan did not raise rates past years. 17 years. They just did after 17 years. So normally we should have seen the yen going up, but we're not seeing it. So there's a lot of manipulation going on over here. So for now, what I wanted to tell you is this, what I want to explain you why the yen is so important. Because of the rates that have been on 0% by the Japanese government, a lot of money from Japan has been invested into the US 500 stocks. And when the rates will start rising again, a lot of investors from Japan might make the decision that they're going to cash out and get their money back into Japan. And because their money they will get interest rates on their money. Either it's on bonds, either it's on whatever, on their bank, whatever. So so when that happens, that could be a very, very, very big problem for the stocks in the United States. And if the stocks in the United States will get a problem, everything will get a problem, because when stocks dump, Bitcoin dumps. Guys, I'm just explaining in a few words so you can understand the combination. This is why the yen is so important. And let me tell you this, guys, for the ones that are trading Forex or whatever, let me show you. Guys, we are at, look at this, we are at this support zone as we speak. If we will lose this one, the next stop is this box over here, and let me show you guys, it's this box, so this support level over here, and this one is at the 62 level. And I will tell you this, and remember my words that I'm gonna tell you. I will buy a lot of yen over here. I will flip a lot of yen. I don't know, by the way, if OKX has got yen pairs, but if OKX has got yen pairs, I will be flipping a lot of USD into yen on OKX. That's something for sure, but I don't know. I don't know if they have yen on OKX, but if they would have it, I would flip it over there. So we still have, like, what is this? Let me show you guys this. This is like 4%. It's a lot, by the way, 4%, guys. But if it happened, if it would happen, this is really mad opportunity. By the way, guys, I've been bullish on the yen, and there is something changed. I was discussing this with Nothing to See here. I told him, it was a few days ago, I told him, listen, if the stocks start dumping and the Dxy is at support level over here, and the euro against against just look how I'm gonna explain you guys now exactly how I've been thinking. I shared this with Nothing to See because we were discussing this, and I told him this. I told him, listen, now I'm gonna take you through how I think in my mind and how I make money, a lot of money. I told him, listen, the euro against the USD is at resistance, 1, 2, and we're at resistance again. The Dxy is at support. We broke out, we're at support. If the Dxy will go up, the yen support will probably not hold. It's almost impossible. And especially if this one starts dumping, from which it's doing, this will also help the Dxy go up. It will help this one go up. So the yen, the support level will probably get broken. So the yen will get broken. So it would be a good trade to long USD against the yen over here, because the support, this was the support over here, it will not hold. And exactly how I discussed this and how I planned it and how I was looking at it, it happened exactly that way. And that's how I protected, because I have yen, I've been accumulating yen, but I have been hedging my yen by longing USD against the yen, because the charts were looking so bearish. But you know, for now, this line, it's looking, if let me tell you this, because I'm taking you guys into the future now. If the stocks, if the US 500 keeps making a healthy correction, or even would go to these levels over here, there is a big possibility that this one will get into the 106, 107 regions. And when that happens, this one will probably start dumping. It will go even lower. But this is for me when I will be flipping a lot of yen. So guys, I'm now going from commodities to Forex to US stocks to indexes, from crypto. I know it's a lot. It's a lot to take. But you know why I'm doing this? I'm showing you guys how to combine Forex with commodities, with indexes, with stocks, with crypto. It's all one big circle. It's all related to each other. And I know that a lot of people that have been following me, they think, oh, MB, well, crypto this, crypto that. You know, I trade everything where gains are to be made. And I've been focusing a lot on crypto the past weeks, months, not so much on the financial markets or Forex. Why? Because I think that most of the money is made in crypto at this moment. And either you're going to short it or long it, but the most money is made by crypto, because there is a lot of money getting into crypto. And that's something why I'm focusing so much on crypto the past months. And I think that next month crypto will be the place to make the biggest gains. So most of my money now, it's getting to crypto. So for now, what I'm eyeing is with these war tensions going on, Bitcoin is holding very strong. It's really holding very strong, and it's not healthy compared to the US 500 markets. But what we see very often is that strength that you see is just temporary. because those superpowers, they only need that Bitcoin or whatever, just to do whatever they want to do. But after it, you'll see a big dump, and then the correlation with the US 500 will come together again. It goes deep, this guys, it goes deep. But nobody ever said that trading and is easy and making money is easy. Nobody ever told you that. And that's why in the trading course vid that I'll be sharing very soon in the private, I will explain you guys in details how you can make the biggest gains. And the key to this is the indicator. The indicator is what makes you the most money. It's just how it is. It's the best indicator in the markets. So guys, I'm gonna close this up, because why? I'm gonna make another vid, crypto related, about altcoins, dominance, where we are, what we're gonna do, and what I'm eyeing, what I'm gonna buy. So there's a lot of vids coming up, coming days, weeks. It's going to be really a lot, so be prepared for that. Stay safe. Everyone that wants to join the private, OKX, new partnership, link is below. Weex, the best non-KYC exchange in my opinion. There are links below. When you do sign up, please send me a DM. When funded and active trading, send me a UID number. I will add you to the free private. And guys, the team is working very hard and spending a lot of money to increase my YouTube channel and my X account, and also we're still looking for a solid, good social media manager. We have gotten some emails, and we've gotten some DMs, but we still didn't find the right one. We need a solid social media manager to make us retail army much bigger, and so we can reach a much bigger community, so we can save ourselves from getting wrecked and making money as pros. Have a nice one, and bye bye.